Hey there, Soul Shines. It's Michelle here. It's a creative expressions video, podcast style video, where we talk about works in progress, life updates, book updates, anything else that's going on, and that kind of thing. There's chapter links, and if I have a pattern, there's pattern links. Always patterns for the snake and this blanket. Yeah. So before we get going too far and before I forget, remember to hook that subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave some yarn in the comments. If you watched my live video with Elaine on Monday, which I'll put up here and down below so you can go see it if you want. I tried saying that at one point in time in the video and I was like, full. But the thing is that I get into record mode and there's live mode, and they're two different energies and two different ways of being, so I could not say it very well, and I feel really silly. But anyway, let's talk about works in progress and finished objects kind of together. I might put chapters separate, I'm not sure. I am making progress on the mosaic blanket. I did recently do the halfway with the last section. So I'm almost done with the red. 2 or 3 more days of working on it, I think. And I will be done with the red section, which means I'm done with the main body of the blanket. And then I will be working on the border, which will be an adventure in and of itself. It will be fun. It will be good. So that's in progress. I will link the update to that so you can go see it here and down there. What else? Socks. I have done a little bit on my socks. Oh, they're out in the other room. Not very much. I was gonna sit down and work on them really good, and then I couldn't find the pattern that I needed, and I'm so close to the heel section that I was like, I can't do this. So I didn't work on them. I did not start any more knitting projects because I was so busy getting ready for a graduation party. I'll talk about that if I remember in a minute. I have a crochet project that I can't tell you about. You get to know that it's crochet, and that's it. And that's the Decade Divas project. I am scheduled for October, so gotta get that going, gotta get that done. And it's been fun, but also it's crochet. My arm gets frustrated faster with crochet than it does knit. Sometimes it does with knit too. It depends on what's going on and how stressed I am. Yeah, I'm ready to start a couple of knitting projects. I'm trying to start one today. Let me talk about that and Magical Mal, and then I will talk about the other thing. So, the Magical Mal is going for June. I need to finish up May's. It was amazing. I can't wait to show you guys the video. Have not started it. It's been crazy. But for the month of June, I am working with Elaine from Penguin Place Crafts, and we are doing penguins, black and white. And we decided on the live that any pattern that is from her. So if she designed a pattern and you're like, I want to make that pattern, that counts. I do ask that any patterns you use, you send to me with your pictures. The Magical Mal is open to any craft creation style, so songs, poetry, diamond art, glass blowing, stained glass, weaving, yarn dyeing. If you wanted to dye black and white yarn, that would totally count. Crocheting and knitting, of course, embroidery, it's so open. It's a make-along. Magical Mal stands for make-along. So it's pretty open and it's exciting. So anything black and white, anything penguin related or inspired by penguins, you have to explain that if it isn't obvious. And anything by Penguin Place Crafts. She has a website. I will see if I can link that below. And she is Free Sell Penguin on Etsy or on Ravelry. She told us on the live that her favorite game at the time when she started her Ravelry was Free Sell, that card game. And her favorite animal is penguins. She also told us about that and why that is and how long that's been. So it was pretty fun, pretty cool. So on Ravelry, Free Sell Penguin, you do any of her patterns, and paid or free, doesn't matter. You get entered into the thing. We have 2 prizes. The prize for me, any of our journals that are like $8 or less, which means that are ready, that they show up on my website kind of ready. We will have mermaid journals, 3 versions, 3 covers, 2 lined, blank, doesn't matter. We'll have those ready. The lined, one of these lined versions, this one is available. This is the knitting journal. It is available. So yeah. The crochet version is available. So, and whatever else we may have that is $8 or less on Amazon. The Amazon price is $8 and less. So, I mean, guess that's another way to find it. If it shows up on my Amazon, then it's available if it's that price. I'm pretty sure, I haven't tried it yet. I'm pretty sure I can send it to other countries through Amazon. We'll see. And then Elaine has decided to also have a prize. So you'll get a chance for 2 prizes. The same winner. The winner gets double prizes, one for both of us. And that's exciting. And if you are interested in being a partner, I'm still looking for a July partner. August, September, October, November, December, any month, you get to choose the theme. And whether or not you do a prize, whether or not you come live with me or just talk about it on your channel. If you don't have a channel and you want to participate and be my co-host, you can do that. You don't even have to show up. I can just say, I have a subscriber who actually decided she's my co-host. She picked the theme. Even if you don't ever want to be a part of the video, I'm open to that. It's cool. I think that's everything for the Magical Mal today. So, tithing projects. Tithing projects are pretty fun because I have some finished objects. Alright, I had showed this hat, but I wanted to show I added a little pom-tom to it with the rest of my yarn. I had found, I still had some of this yarn, the darker blue hiding, I didn't know it. So it's throughout there, and then I just added that on top. Super cute, super fun. So it is done, it is ready. Did I show it? I think I showed it. At least was working on it, so yeah. Let me take off these. Finished hat, tithing hat for people. Super cute, super fun. So I have that one done. And then I was playing around with the rest of this yarn. And I have this. Now this is kind of fun because I didn't want to just do stockinette all around. It sounded boring. So what I have is I have a section that is the garter stitch. Garter stitch, right, my hand's not in the right place. The garter stitch here is you purl a row, then you knit a row, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl, knit. So if you are working flat, it's easy because you just do knit, turn it over, knit, turn it over, knit, turn it over, knit, turn it over. Or if you wanted to do it reverse and you wanted to practice your purls, you could do purl, 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 purl. But when you're working in the round, you have to switch. And one row is knit, and then the next row is purled, and knit, purl, knit, purl, knit, purl. And it gets that kind of texture like that. Then this section here is stockinette, so it's all the knit side showing. And then I have a section with that garter stitch again. And then I have what's called reverse stockinette, which means it's all the pearls on this side. And I just repeat that. So there's repeat it twice. Garter stitch, reverse stockinette, garter stitch, stockinette. Garter stitch, reverse stockinette, garter stitch, stockinette. It just repeats, and that's kind of fun. And I just thought that was really fun. Way to kind of be different. And so that is done. Yay! Did I start anything else? No, I was finishing this hat super late at night. So, but it's fun. I have a couple of blue hats. I have that blue sweater that the one hat just matches perfectly with because I used the same pattern. So that's fun. And that is my yarn stuff. I am in the process of starting some things. So let's talk about the graduation party. Graduation party was a lot of fun. It was really kind of overstimulating, but in a fun way. Amy had 3 of her high school friends show up. We had a little bit of her dad's family show up, her dad and her stepmom and a grandma. 3 aunts and an uncle showed up. She only has one uncle on this side. Well, one not married into the family uncle. Anyway, so they came, and then we had a couple of people just drop off. Oh, and her stepmom's sister came, and they just dropped things off, and it was fun. We had a little ceremony where we announced the graduation things. And Cheyenne took it. If I can get a copy, I might see if I can put a little bit of that in here.
Just how you're stick, right?
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Lonnie Lewis.
I do that at the end of the ceremony anyway.
Amy Lynn Lewis. I'll hold this while you move your thingy.
She's all standing like a princess and stuff.
Hold on. Yeah, I've got pictures. Okay. I forgot the shaking your hand part. It's been minutes since I graduated. Come on, I was just like,
Yeah, shake my hand with mine.
No. You forget.
It was 11 years ago. You're still 29,
Stone
right?
Age.
we have a double valedictorian at this celebration. Oh. So,
Did you
each of the valedictorians have not prepared speeches, but they're giving them anyway. Amy Lynn, you may go first. I'm graduated now.
Good job.
Lonnie, it's your turn. Remember to thank the people who got you here.
Thank you.
Humans!
Human.
How dare you?
Would anybody else like to say a few words?
A few words.
I was gonna say the same thing.
So that was a lot of fun, and her friends were a lot of fun, and I really like them. I'm glad my kids have gotten good friends over the years. Now, the car, currently the most recent is the text. The short answer is I cannot fix it. Call me at 1700. So in a couple of hours I have to call my ex to find out what the heck is going on. And let me tell you, the last week and a half has been so very stressful trying to find rides everywhere, get everywhere where they need to get to, trying to get the food that we needed into the house, which isn't as big of a deal with grocery orders, but it's still a pain because I don't like to order produce. And part of the reason why is because of what happened on Friday. I was like, we don't have a way to go get things. We missed some produce and we ordered it, and some of it was gross. Like, I would not have picked them. So it's, yeah. And I'm so stressed out. And then today, my son went to try to start his bike. Well, to start with, last night, he was on his way home and it died on him, his motorcycle. He's been having a hard time starting it anyway. And it died on him last night and he couldn't start it today. So he had to scramble for a ride to work, and I didn't need that too. I've been in and out of crying because it's so stressful. There's so many things. It's just so much. So that's going on with life updates, and I just don't even know what to do about it. I want to crawl in bed and not come out again. I don't like dealing with hard things that create anxiety, and there's been a lot of hard things that have created anxiety, and I just want to run away from it. I'm not, and I am doing my best to counteract all those feelings and address them and deal with them. But man, it's hard, and it takes so much energy to be on a constant vigil with my attitude about life. It's been hard. And then we've had kids that have been sick, and I'm hoping I'm not getting it. But today my eyes are extra blurry, and it's been hard to keep the headache away. So it's possible whatever they've had has started to attack me too. I don't know. It's all crazy. I hope things are going well for you. I hope things are on an upswing. It's summertime. I'm hoping you're enjoying that. Cheyenne's been struggling because she's allergic to the tree in our yard. And it's flowering season, so it's a honey locust. Apparently her friend Brandon calls them a sweet bean tree. Ours are thornless. The ones in his area, I'm pretty sure, have thorns. And I've seen pictures of them. They're like big thorns, but ours are so thornless. That's very common around here, is to have thornless ones. But they have occasional bean pods, so you can tell they're a legume. And I'm allergic to all legumes as far as I can tell, so it's not great for me, but Cheyenne's really allergic, and when the pollen little flowery things are dropping in the spring, she really struggles. Whereas my biggest struggle in the spring is the cottonwoods, and we don't have cottonwoods super close to us, so we don't get a lot of the floaties, so I don't have it as bad living here, but she's sure struggling. Anyway, that's it for life updates and all the things. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to hold up my hats. Remember to let your light shine through your creations, guys. Whether they be things that you keep, things you give away, hats, or toys, crochet or knitting, anything. I don't care what you're creating. I just want to see your light. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!